Good evening. What's going on, pro wrestling fans? Welcome back to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ, Jason Ingram. So, coming at you with a doubleheader review with a focus on the joshis, as gonna review the Women's World Wrestling Diana Kyoko Inoue's 35th anniversary show that took place at Korakuen Hall. Gonna give my review of that. And then I'm going to give my review of the SEAdLINNG Shinjuku Face show that took place on October 10th, which was also recently. So I'm gonna be doing a double review for both of those shows. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Pardon me. We're going to start off with the Diana Kyoko Inoue's 35th anniversary show. So this took place October 8th at Korakuen Hall. Let's see. We had a total of... We had 7 matches. We had 7 matches total. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get all the graphics for this one, so I'll only be able to show which graphics that I do have. But we're gonna go through each match because there's quite a lot that went on in the show, especially as far as match quality. Actually, this was a really good Diana show that I definitely thoroughly enjoyed. But let's go ahead and get started. I don't have the graphic for these first few matches, but I have some for the others. But let's go ahead and dive right in. So first off, we had ourselves a singles match. We had Madeleine taking on the debuting Mizuki Kato. Yeah, Mizuki Kato. Just want to make sure I said that right. Mizuki Kato. This was making her debut. She's apparently a Diana trainee, looks like. You know what? I thought this was actually a pretty good match. Madeleine, I felt like was, a nice debut for Mizuki Kato. And I felt like Mizuki did pretty well, utilizing her strength, and just really good to see her, with her striking ability. And, definitely a little bigger, much bigger than Madeleine, but she put up a really good fight. She really put up a good fight. But Madeleine was able to eventually get the pin on Mizuki with I believe a Ganosuke clutch. I believe that's what she pinned her with. But got her for the 1-2-3. Madeleine picks up the victory. But I felt like Mizuki looked pretty good in this match. I do. I thought she looked pretty good in this match. But Madeleine with the victory. Okay, next up, we had another trainee debut. We had trainee Makoto Yuma taking on Himiko. Now, this Makoto Yuma, I was definitely getting Io Shirai vibes from her, especially with her overall look. She kind of looks like Io Shirai, or Io Sky, for those that are in the WWE. But yeah, she kind of looks like her. She definitely kind of looks like her. But I felt like she did pretty well. I think Mizuki Kato had the better debut, if you ask me, between the two. But Makoto, I felt like she did pretty well. But Himiko was just pretty much too much for her. She was able to put away Himiko with a guillotine leg drop, then pinned her for the 1-2-3. But Makoto had a pretty decent showing in this match. It's one thing to see these trainees get a good amount of offense and just really see them showcased. Even if it's like a less than 10-minute match, at least give them the opportunity to be showcased. And I felt like they did that. I do. All right. Now, let's get into some more matches. Now, this one I do have the graphic for, so I will pull it up. Okay. Okay. So for this match, this was a secret captain's fall match. Now, very, very specific stipulation, but it's 5-on-5, so 10 women. So team number 1, you had Kaori Yoneyama, Makoto, Deborah K, Kaho, Kobayashi, and Risa Sera, taking on team number 2, made up of Aja Kong, Tai Honma, Kizuna Tanaka, Kakeru Sekiguchi, and Maika Ozaki. So quite a decent number of talent in this match. I mean, really, both teams look solid. Both teams look very solid. So, Captain's Fall match. So the way that this worked was each woman had a ribbon. Of course, you had red team and you had the blue team. The first team I introduced was the red team. The second team was the blue team. They each had a ribbon. You can eliminate the opponent by pinfall, submission, or steal their ribbon. But here's the thing. There's a random drawing that makes one particular lady from both teams the captain, but we don't know who the captain is. But if the captain gets pinned, submitted, or gets their ribbon stolen, then the other team wins by default. Now, if the non-captain gets pinned or submitted or gets their ribbon removed, then they're just eliminated from the match, and you just keep going until either you eliminate the captain or you eliminate everybody on that team. But you don't know who the captain is until they've been revealed upon them being eliminated. So that's what's called a secret Captain's Fall match. You know what I mean? So it's a very neat stipulation. I've seen it a couple of times. It's a very neat stipulation. I really do think it's a very neat stipulation. But this match was great. This match was very entertaining. A lot of fun. Definitely all 10 ladies look solid. And you got a good mix of veterans and young talent in here. So I felt like there was a great mix with the talent on both teams. But here is how things went down. Here's how things went down. So here, let me fix this for a second. Yeah, let me fix this. Okay, so there were some eliminations that happened leading up to eventually the captain getting defeated. So Kaho Kobayashi was able to eliminate Aja Kong by way of capturing her ribbon that was tied to her little mini trash can. So Aja Kong got eliminated, and Risa Sera was able to pin both Kakeru Sekiguchi and Kaio Kobayashi. Was able to pin them both, but none of them were the captain. And then Tai Honma was able to eliminate Risa Sera by capturing her ribbon. Was able to capture her ribbon. And then Tai Honma and Maika Ozaki ended up pinning Makoto. And Makoto of the red team ended up being the captain. And because she got pinned, that means match is over. The blue team ended up winning. So the team of Aja Kong, Tai Honma, Kizuna Tanaka, Kakeru Sekiguchi, and Maika Ozaki ended up winning this match. But overall, it was a really good match. Like I said, I think the stipulation is very unique. I think it's very unique. Wouldn't mind seeing it more. Would not mind seeing it more. But yeah, this was a very entertaining match. Definitely enjoyed it. Now, I don't have the graphic for this other match, for this next match, but I really enjoyed this match. This was a 6-person tag match. We had the team of Hayato, Mashita, Ikuto, Hidaka, and Tiger Queen, and they were taking on the team of Super Tiger, SUGI, and Akane Fujita. Now, I remember seeing Tiger Queen and Super Tiger before in a match long time ago. Long time ago. I don't even remember if it was a Diana show. I think it was a Diana show. It might have been a Marvelous show. But I have to say, this was a solid match. I really like Tiger Queen. I think Tiger Queen is awesome. SUGI, I thought SUGI was really cool. And of course, Akane Fujita is from Prominence, so very familiar with her. But I have to say, I really like Tiger Queen. I thought Tiger Queen was really cool in this match. Super Tiger, SUGI as well, with some high flying. And I really enjoyed this match, but I just had some extra spotlight on Tiger Queen because I really liked what she did in this match. And sure enough, Tiger Queen ended up getting the victory for her team as she pinned Akane Fujita with a Tiger Suplex. So, hey, I'm glad I had spotlight on her. But, yeah. So, Tiger Queen, Ikuto, Hidaka, and Hayato Mashita ended up picking up the victory. But definitely enjoyed this match, and it was good to see Tiger Queen and Super Tiger and Akane Fujita again. But yeah, that was fun. That was a fun match. Okay, let's move on to the next match. Okay, next match, we had another 6-person tag match. So, team number 1, we had the team of Haruka Umesaki, Saya Ida, and Miran taking on the team of Nanami, Ami Sore, and Ayame Sasamura. Now, of course, all these names very familiar with. Of course, Haruka Umesaki is the current women's World Wrestling Diana champion, the main champion. And of course, Saya Ida is from Stardom and is one half of the New Blood Tag Team Champions with Hanan. Miran, also a member of Diana. I believe she's only 14 years old, I believe. And then on the other team, Nanami from Diana and Ami Sore, which both of them are part of God's Eye. And which Ami Sore is on the Stardom roster. And then Ayame Sasamura, one half of the Beyond the Sea Tag Team Champions, the Twin Berries with Riko Kaiju. So, yeah. Good talent in this tag team match. And I have to say, it definitely went the distance. This was one of my favorite matches of... Pretty much this was my favorite match of the show. This was my favorite match. And I have to say, I felt like all 6 ladies looked awesome. I mean, because you have really great talent in this match. It was close. It was really close, and I felt like it could have gone either way. But the champ, Haruka Umesaki, ends up picking up the victory for her team in true championship fashion. She ends up pinning Nanami with a German suplex. Got her for the 1, 2, 3. So Haruka Umesaki, Saya Ida, and Miran pick up the victory. I have to say, it was actually pretty good to see Miran on the winning side. I usually don't see her on the winning side of a match, so it was actually cool to see Miran on the winning side of a match. I thought that was cool. But yeah, Saya Ida, Miran, and Haruka Umesaki are your winners. Good match. Really good match. Okay. Now we are going to get into our championship matches. We had 2 championship matches on this card. So, here we go with our first one. Okay. This was for the Women's World Wrestling Diana Elizabeth Championship, which the Elizabeth Championship is always decided in a triple threat match. And this is no different. So, for this title match, we had the champion, Jaguar Yokota, taking on Shinobu Kandori and Yuki Miyazaki. I mean, to keep it real with y'all, I wasn't really that much into this match as I thought I was going to be. I mean, it's cool to see this title on the line. This is pretty much first time seeing the Elizabeth Championship being defended. Maybe second time, but, you know, I haven't seen a lot of Diana title matches, so, you know. But this match was alright. It just, I don't know, I fell out of it rather about middle of the way because it wasn't really doing it for me. It really wasn't doing it for me. But, if anything, I'm just happy to see that this title was defended. That's all I could really say. But Jaguar Yokota retains the Elizabeth Championship. She was able to pin Yuki Miyazaki with a crucifix reversal pin. So, Jaguar Yokota still your champion. But yeah, the match was okay. The match was okay. Like, I wasn't really super into it, but it is what it is. Okay, the main event of Kyoko Inoue's 35th anniversary. Here we go. We had the Women's World Wrestling Diana Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champions, Ayako Sato and Hanako Nakamori defended against the team of Kyoko Inoue and Takako Inoue. Overall, this match was pretty decent. I felt like a lot of action from start to finish, and both of these tag teams really going at it. I do think the finish could have been planned out better. Kyoko Inoue was trying to set up to powerbomb Ayako Sato. I think it was supposed to be like a double team with Takako Inoue, but she kept kind of botching, like lifting her up into the powerbomb position, and it just didn't look good. It really didn't look good, which I think is why they kind of changed up the ending of how they wanted to do the end. But yeah, that was kind of a botch. That was definitely a botch. And thankfully, it didn't look like anybody got severely hurt. So at least that's good. But it was a pretty action-packed main event. And sure enough, Kyoko Inoue takes out Ayako Sato with a lariat and then pins her for the 1-2-3. And in the main event, we have new Women's World Wrestling Diana Tag Team Champions in the form of Kyoko Inoue and Takako Inoue. That's right, new champs. Huh. Go figure. She won on the 35th anniversary show. Hey, doesn't get any better than that, eh? But, overall, the show is alright. Like I said, the 6-woman tag, Haruka Umesaki, Saya Ida, Miran versus Nanami Amisore and Ayame Sasamura, that was my favorite match. That was my favorite match of the card. But this was a pretty decent Diana show. I mean, it was really good to see a Diana show again because it's been a while. It's been a good while since I've watched one. But that was good. That was really, really good. So another Diana show in the books. Okay, before we migrate to the SEAdLINNG Shinjuku Face show, here's a quick word on the sponsor for this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves limited edition makeup collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Alrighty. So, SEAdLINNG Shinjuku Face show that took place October 10th. This was at the Shinjuku Face venue in Tokyo, Japan. There were 5 matches, but they were pretty dang on good matches. And we had one title match, which was the main event. But yeah, this was actually a really good show. I actually enjoyed the show. But let's go ahead and get started with these matches. So there were only 5. Okay, starting off the show, we had a singles match. Lady Destroyer, my girl, Hiroyo Matsumoto, taking on Kriya. Of course, Kriya is from Pure J, the Pure J promotion. I still need to check out a show from Pure J. But this was a good match. Quite the opener. Definitely quite the opener. I thought Kriya looked pretty solid in this match. And Hiroyo Matsumoto is, always going to be Lady Destroyer or Lady Godzilla, whichever you prefer. But she's always going to do destroy everything. That's what she is. But this was a good, solid opening match. This is probably like my 3rd or 4th time seeing Kriya before. So it just goes to show I should check out Pure J sometime. But Hiroyo Matsumoto was able to pick up the victory, hitting Kriya with a short arm lariat, and then pinning her for the 1-2-3. Hiroyo Matsumoto is your winner. Lady Destroyer starting off with a victory. But good match. Definitely a good match. Okay, let's move on to our next match. We had another singles match. Okay, this time we had Ryo Mizunami taking on Evolution's Chi-Chi. Now, I've actually seen Chi-Chi wrestle quite a number of times now across different promotions. I have to say she's been getting better and better in the ring. Definitely, I feel more aggressive as well. And it definitely was necessary going up against someone like Ryo Mizunami, who's always very hyped and pumped and very charismatic. So I actually really enjoyed this matchup. Um, I do feel like Chi Chi is consistently pretty much kind of like the underdog in matches. But it's okay. It's okay. I like Chi Chi. I like her overall look. I like how she's kind of turned up the aggressiveness. And, I think Chi Chi will be fine. I know probably doesn't have a great record, but I think Chi Chi will be fine. Just continue to showcase her. And it's good that she's, getting a chance to wrestle on multiple different promotions and just getting more exposure. So I really look forward to seeing Chi Chi get better and get showcased more along the way. And, you never know. You never know. But Ryo Mizunami, for the most part, was the main one in control of this match throughout the match. Chi-Chi put up a good fight, but Ryo Mizunami was able to submit Chi-Chi with kind of a version of the Anaconda Vice. I couldn't fully tell with her hand placements were, because I thought it was just maybe a choke, but it almost kind of looked like an Anaconda Vice. I just couldn't see the hand positioning. But Ryo Mizunami was able to submit Chi-Chi to pick up the victory. But like I said, I do believe Chi-Chi will continue to get better. Okay. This next match was definitely very entertaining. And very well loaded as well. The talent in this match. Woo-wee. Check it out. We have ourselves an 8-woman tag match. Team number 1, we had Mima Shimoda, Vinny, Saki Akai, and Makoto taking on the team of Sumire Natsu, Itsuki Aoki, Mio Momono, and Misa Kagura. Wow, you got a lot of talent. A lot of great talent in this match. I mean, Saki Akai from DDT, as she's continuing her road to retirement. Vinny, who just recently became the Regina de Wave champion. She dethroned Hikaru Shida back at the beginning of the month. So, congrats to her. Makoto, another familiar name. Mima Shimoda, I've seen, this is probably like my second or third time seeing her. But yeah, great talent there. The other team, Sumire Natsu, who's always very funny. Mizuki Aoki, of course, I remember she dethroned Totoro Satsuki. Or no. Yuri. She dethroned Yuri back in Ice Ribbon for the Ice Cross Infinity Championship. So she has been getting better and better. Of course, Mio Momono's the current, I think, 3AW women's champion, or 3AW champion, like the top champion in Marvelous. And then Misa Kagura, who currently, right now, is one half of the International Ribbon Tag Team Championships, which she is champions with, Sumika Kasagawa, or Kanagawa. Sumika Kanagawa, I think that's her name. But yeah, from JTO, from Just Tap Out. So, loads of talent in this match. And this match definitely went the distance. I enjoyed this match from start to finish. You got to see a clash of a whole bunch of stuff. Strong style, a lot of striking, and even some high flying as well. This match, I felt, was a good balance of it. And just seeing all 8 of these ladies being showcased. I thought it was really funny at the beginning. Sumire Natsu was kind of begging for, I guess, a Bronco Buster from Makoto. It was weird. It was really, really weird. Really weird. But, I mean, that's Sumire Natsu for you. I mean, she's into that kind of stuff. It's crazy. But this was a great match. Good to see Saki Akai in a SEAdLINNG ring as well. So thought that was really cool that she got to get on this show, you know, for her road to retirement. But yeah, this was a very entertaining match. Definitely enjoyed it from start to finish. But Makoto picks up the win, hitting Sumire Natsu with a Death Valley bomb and then pinning her for the 1-2-3. So Makoto, Saki Akai, Vinny, and Mima Shimono walk away with the victory in this match. But definitely really, really great match. I enjoyed it. All right, let's keep it going with our semifinal match. Check it out. Okay. We had ourselves a special tag team match. Special tag match. We had the team of the Violence Queen, Arisa Nakajima, and Seri, the Sun Goddess, teaming up to take on the team of Kaoru Ito and Tomoka Watanabe. Let's see. Now, I know Seri just recently, not too long ago, dethroned Arisa Nakajima to become the Beyond the Sea single champion. And now they are teaming up. There was a little bit of miscommunication throughout this match where they kind of tagged each other and then they kind of brawled for a bit against each other. But I think you got yourselves a good rivalry there between Arisa and Seri, which, you know, I'm sure there's going to be more of that in the future. But took on Kaoru Ito and Tomoka Watanabe. You know, I've seen both of these ladies before, sparingly. You know, I felt like they definitely had the size advantage and really made it difficult for Seri and Arisa, especially with them, you know, kind of brawling with each other for a little bit just from inadvertent contact. But overall, this was still a really good match. All four ladies looked really strong, especially putting a team like Arisa Nakajima and Seri together. Ended up yielding results, that's for sure. But Arisa Nakajima gets the pinning Kaoru Ito with a modified crucifix for the 1-2-3. So even despite all that miscommunication, Seri and Arisa Nakajima pick up the victory in this tag team match. So it was good. It was definitely good. And, you know, Seri has been on a roll since leaving the WWE, and it's definitely been showing that. So hopefully that gets to keep up. And then the main event, which was definitely my favorite match on the card, check it out. We had the Beyond the Sea Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champions, of course, the Twin Berries, made up of Ayame Satsumura and Riko Kaiju, and they took on the recently formed team of La Pedita and Kakadita. I have to say, if you've never seen an entrance for La Pedita and Kakadita, y'all need to definitely check them out. Check out a SEAdLINNG show whenever they're on. I love their entrance theme. And just them doing the dance during their entrance. I enjoy both these ladies. La Pedita, Kakadita. They're just awesome. I think they're going to be a really great tag team. Really great tag team. I like what they've been doing. This match, this match was fire. I mean, both of these teams have great chemistry. I mean, Twin Berries, they've been doing their thing. Even before they became champs, they've been doing their thing. So, definitely, this was a great showdown. A great showdown between, you know, a really strong tag team and a newly formed tag team with some really good chemistry. Really good chemistry. Like I said, with a lot that happened in this match, it really could have gone either way. Really could have gone either way. And while I knew they were going to lose, I still kept pulling for them because I like the newly formed tag team. I think it works. Lapidita, Kakadita definitely works. But Ayame Sasamura was able to get the victory for her team, pinning Kakadita with a tiger suplex. 1, 2, 3. Twin Berries are still your Beyond the Sea tag team champions. Great match. Great main event. And like I said, even though Lapidita and Kakadita lost, I think you still got a great solid tag team from them. And I think they're going to get back up to the top of the ladder and challenge for these titles again at some point. I really do. I would love to see them as champs. I really would. I think that would be awesome. I think that would be really awesome. But overall, this was a good show. I would have to pick this one over the Diana show, but this was still a good show. This was still definitely a good show. And, you know, SEAdLINNG was where they had the Beyond the Sea single championship match. Arisa Nakajima versus Sera, which, you know, a lot of folks, including myself, are saying that's a match of the year candidate. And if you haven't seen it, y'all need to see it. Y'all seriously need to see it. Because it was definitely match of the year candidate worthy. I'm just saying. See for yourselves. Don't take my word for it. See for yourselves. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty when you can. And what did y'all think of the shows? The Diana Corcoran Hall, Kyoko Inoue 35th anniversary show, the SEAdLINNG Shinjuku Face show. Did you like them both? What were your favorite matches? Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube, my name is Jason Ingram, the Blitzball Champ. I will see y'all in the next video. Laters.